what I figure is park board's kind of an entry-level position. That's where I'm at. Proud to have not been a politician so far in my life. And I'm also going to talk about, in fact, let me start with Bill Butler for U.S. House in CD5. He is considering a campaign. He couldn't make it today. I've set up a Facebook group for him. It's called Draft Bill Butler for U.S. House 2010. So check that out. He's a writer on LouRockwell.com. He's a hardcore libertarian Austrian economist. Not an economist, but he's a follower of Austrian economics. He's a successful lawyer. He's a family man, coach. So he's a solid guy, and I think he's exactly who we'd want to run against Ellison in CD5. So check him out. I'm excited about that. And I think he's getting his finances to the point where he can afford to do that. So we're hopeful there. And then for my park board run, I'm the thing that pushed me to do it was we need liberty people everywhere, and at the Republican city convention we didn't have anybody running for park board, and I looked at it, and with we've got ranked choice voting in Minneapolis, and that means with 3 at-large positions elected at the same time. That's you need 25% of the vote to get one of those positions. So we've got 15% Republicans over there, so that's a start anyway. There are no elected Republicans, and I would contend no elected Liberty candidates in Minneapolis. So I thought we've got to run somebody for that. It's a fit for me. So I'm excited about that. The park board right now is working to get themselves completely independent of the city council, and I totally understand that. But I think it's a little premature. I think we should have there's a board of estimate taxation that stands between the city and the park board. My preference would be to strengthen that. But the city has put on the ballot to eliminate the board of estimate taxation. So that's kind of the big drama right now. There was a petition to get the park board independence on the ballot, and that they got the signatures, and it's not been put on. The city elected not to put it on. So I think that's a bad development. But what I want to do is, rather than get the independents, the park board chafes because they get 4% increases in funding every year, and the city gets 10, 11, 12. And again, I understand that, but I would like to say let's take on that challenge and say 4%. We don't need 4%. Let's go with 0. Who in their private life has 4% increases every year these days? I want to say, let's find a way. We've got 6,400 acres. I figure it's between $2 and $5 billion worth of property that the Minneapolis parks own. You should be able to return, a couple million to not raise that 4% every year. They've got some great things they're doing on a small scale. We need to expand that. I'm a small business owner. That's the way I think. I think I'd be a help in doing more of that. So I'm excited about that. And you can check out my website. It'll be up any day now. It's daveforparks.com, and I've got literature with me if you want to grab one of those. I could use volunteers, little bits of money, whatever, and we'll run a serious campaign. And with 25% of the vote to win, I've got a lot better chance than I would have in any other race. So, thanks a lot.